What is going on? Hey, it's Russ. Let's get this party started, all right? Well, life has a way of adjusting your schedule for you. And this morning we were supposed to have Gina Gardner on, and I'm not sure if she's having technical issues or she's in these days, you wonder, I hope she's okay. I just hope she's okay, and I'll reach out to her later on and make sure she's all right. However, as a result of someone not being able to join us today, I just wanted to jump in and talk about a few things that are really, I think, important for us to understand is there's a lot of things going on around us, and we've had a lot of shows talking about, kindness and the ability and the opportunity to actually generate a little more kindness around us, have a little empathy for those around us. And I just wanted to share this time. And I have to tell you that I'm still, um, I'm a little bit frustrated, and I'll tell you why in a minute. However, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I wake up with gratitude every day. I know that life is going to evolve. I know that things are not going to be the same as they were, and that's a good thing. And I know that for some reason there's friction and change in the air. It just feels like friction. It feels like maybe frustration. Maybe I'm not even sure what the right word is. What's the descriptor? If you have a great word for this feeling of angst, or I don't know if it's fear, frustration, um, excitement. What's a good word? What's a good set of words that we can use for this process that we're going through? Hey, Gabriel's in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Gabriel. I'm looking forward to an upcoming show. I'm going to be on Gabriel's show here pretty quick, and I just really appreciate all the work that Gabriel's been doing and all the effort that he's been putting in to creating and building consistent content. He's a machine, and thank you for being here, Gabriel. I really appreciate it, man. Have an awesome Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. And one of the things that I'm a little challenged by is, the pirate broadcast has really been a place where I kind of share and highlight other people. And, um, you know, it's on YouTube, it's on Periscope, it's on Facebook. You can catch it anywhere. And I just really, I love the fact that I can express some of these ideas and share these ideas across multiple platforms. And at the same time, it seems like, uh, you know, views are not necessarily going up, and the traffic is not necessarily expanding. I think the relationships are going. The pirate community is amazing, and I think there's a lot of activity in the pirate community, and I love the fact that you're here. And sometimes notifications don't even go out uh, for the pirate broadcast on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn, if you're listening, because I know you are, I know you listen to this episode every day. So, um, and it's uh, And I don't know if they're thinking about evolving video to do something else, or if it's just that because I'm so consistent and shoot every day that, people see my posts and they become invisible. So therefore, it's not necessarily something new, fun, and exciting. I want to know what you see and what you observe in your stream, and if it's something that I need to think about and consider, or other people are doing. I know Brenda Miller is doing shows. You know, she's doing, I think, her Tuesday show. Cher Jones does a show. Randall Constant does a show. Roger Wakefield does a show. There's a lot of people that do shows and do lives. And I don't get notifications for hardly any of these shows. And and fortunately, right now, I have been incredibly busy. Thank you, Mel. Good morning. And yes, Gabriel is a machine. It's awesome. It's awesome. And so, a few, I don't know, a month or two back, LinkedIn actually suggested they were going to do stories like every other platform. And I'm just really kind of concerned about, they have a unique position that they could actually leverage on this community, and a couple of tweaks, like being able to schedule people and add a link to a live broadcast so you can share it out in advance and publish the fact that you're going live. And I promote the show in advance. I tell people that it's going to do it, and it's been at 7 a.m. every morning, Arizona time, forever. I mean, literally forever. I think I'm coming up on 150 episodes. And so this is the kind of thing that I think about. It's like, okay, well, I love the pirate community, and everybody in the pirate community is really supportive. And thank you so much for being here. And I think it's important that I continue to share interesting people doing interesting things. And I'm just wondering what the logic and what the circumstance is that allows LinkedIn, or what LinkedIn is actually considering in their design, when they're not supporting creators, and they're not doing some things that I would think would be beneficial from a creator's perspective. This is just my perspective. It's like, if you're showing up every day creating for a platform, and you're putting content out there for a platform, and you're engaging in people on a platform, I would think that that's something that the platform would want to support. And it's for some reason this week especially, I'm not feeling that supported. So, and speaking of which, I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. And I don't know if you saw this or not, and I'm not in any way impacted at all. However, I just think it's interesting that right now, in this period of time, that Amazon slashes their benefits to their affiliate programs. A ton of creators are building, businesses around this idea. You have an affiliate program, have links to affiliate programs, and it goes to Amazon, and all of a sudden they cut it from, some of these programs are cut from 8% down to 3%. In this time when everybody needs a little helping hand, and as a creator, you have an opportunity to actually generate some additional income by promoting things you love and having people purchase it for no additional cost of their own. And Amazon is making a lot of money. And all of a sudden they slash their commissions to all the affiliates that are pushing traffic to the platform. And I have friends that have lost businesses. Their businesses have closed by the practices of Amazon. And I'm just wondering what you're thinking about that, or if you're if you have any thoughts about that, because it's really, I think it's one of those things that we have to consider in how we support other businesses. How are you supporting businesses? How are you supporting local businesses? Right now, like restaurants, I'm going occasionally and picking up food. There's no dine-in right now. I'm picking up food and ordering takeout for local restaurants that I can support. And it's there's a lot of backlash because all of the uh, larger corporations that got funding, they were actually funded, and a lot of mom and pops and small restaurants never saw any, not they didn't see anything. And so I'm just wondering if you have any thoughts about that, or if and I don't want to talk, this is kind of turning into a rant show, so it's like, and I'm just thinking about these things, and I'm thinking our life is changing, our circumstances is changing, and there at some point in time people are going to start realizing that I'm creating I'm creating something and I'm putting it out to the world, and it's useful, it's valuable, it's informational, it's educational, sometimes it's even humorous. And I think to myself, uh what's the what's the process that is required? Because here's what I observe is that you learn a piece of algorithm, you chase the algorithm, and it's like I would rather build relationships than chase an algorithm. However, if you are limited in the number of people that you're exposed to because of the way that you develop your content and you push your content out there, then you're not reaching an audience that might want to be engaged with you. So this dilemma goes back and forth. It's like, okay, well, not everybody I reach out to will listen to the show every day, and not everybody that I reach out to will even get notified. And the people, I crossed over 22,000 connections on LinkedIn this last week. Maybe, I don't know when it was, over the weekend. And I'm thinking to myself, uh, um, it looks like Gina didn't have luck getting in, so I'm not sure what the problem is. So sorry, Gina. We'll have to reschedule your event. So, so that's a dilemma the content creators are faced with today. It's the same with the people promoting Amazon products. It's that you do something that you're working towards and building on and creating and producing results, and all of a sudden the rules change. And it feels like right now in this pandemic that the rules are changing. Things are evolving. Things are really taking turns at challenging our patience, our ability to connect, and I'm just wondering what it is that we need to do in order to accomplish the greater good. And it's really one of those stories. Okay, so maybe we need to build an affiliate network where live streamers can post and promote guests, set up a booking portal like Spot a Guest, a streamer cooperative. I love that idea. I love the idea. And I have this little platform called Pirate Syndicate, and apparently, if I talk about the Pirate Syndicate, Gabriel, I think maybe LinkedIn maybe I'm being punished because I talk about that because, part of the streaming qualifications is that we're not supposed to necessarily, uh, we're not supposed to promote our products and services, which let me think about this. LinkedIn is a business community focused on building relationships to do business. Yet I'm I feel punished. Maybe I'm just whining. Maybe I just got a little wine in the sauce, right? I don't know. Mel says, I like the idea. It is frustrating for wait for the notification. It never comes and you don't see the video on LinkedIn. And that's why you can always go, maybe I need to start streaming live. These sites for podcast, why not live streaming? Pirate Syndicate, just saying. I'm just thinking that it's like, you know, LinkedIn started out as something else completely different. Twitter started out as something completely different. YouTube started out as something completely different. Facebook started out as something completely different and grew into what it is today. So why not? I mean, why not? And I'm sure that if we were on the other side of the equation, there would probably be things that we would want to consider from the larger perspective. It's like, I'm just one creator. I'm just one little old creator here doing my thing day after day, creating lots of content, sharing lots of people. I mean, I've highlighted over 150 people. And it's just really this concept of I want to help other people understand what it is. Just like Gabriel. In the integration process, make them allies, not our enemies. Absolutely. And that's, I'm not saying I want to, co-opetition is more effective. I would rather have lots of people collaborate with, Gabriel. I would love the idea of collaboration. And yes, let's build a pirate syndicate. I love that. I'm with you there. Cause I mean, the production, the time it takes to build things, the time it takes to build graphics and put things out there and repurpose it and put the podcast out there and everything surrounding that it takes time and takes effort. And, these YouTubers out there, some of these YouTubers are out there and they shoot all day long and then they edit all night long. And editing takes time. And some of these videos are amazing. I mean, some of these productions that these people go through are incredible. And I don't know if you follow any YouTubers that are really producing amazing content. However, it takes time and it takes effort and it takes experience and it takes talent to be able to produce this kind of stuff day in and day out. Now, I'm not saying I'm talented. I am experienced and I have worked in this industry a long time. And all of my skills have brought me to this location. And the reason I'm feeling frustrated is that it feels as if the harder I work, the more friction there is. And it's like now you can't go out, you can't go to the store, you can't go to a movie, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to social gathering. It it feels like friction. And I think there's a lot of that emotion that's in the air. And so um, I don't want to, and I will not, and I refuse to. Uh, Coffee in hand. Are you using StreamYard? Hey, Barb, how are you? Yes, I'm a huge fan of StreamYard. So I also use, I've used BeLive, Ecamm, other platforms, Barb, but yeah, stay at home, save lives. I love it. And what I'm talking about, Barb, is the frustration that exists between being able to expand your brand and have people see it and some of the things that LinkedIn is really feels like friction. It feels like the more shows I create and the more content I produce and the more promotion that I put out there that highlight other people, it seems like I'm being limited in my content. And I've talked to people about this, much larger content creator. In fact, Ira Bowman is going to be on tomorrow for the second time. He's a second two-time pirate. And, he has over 100,000 followers, and he understands what it takes to build an audience and expand the brand. And, you know, and one of the things that he's suggesting is video is getting less and less uh, respect. Can't get no respect. It's like, anyway, and I don't want to come across as whining as much as it's a curious observation. It's a curiosity of, it's a curiosity to really build this out and produce some results. And it's it's funny that it would be uh, limited, because I would think that some content, I don't know, maybe somebody at LinkedIn said, "Hey, this Russ character, not very he's not very appealing." I don't know. I don't know the reasons. I don't think I could take responsibility for that. I don't think I have that much authority in the world of LinkedIn. However, it's like, what is the challenge that we have? And what is the challenge? I mean, like right now, I'm logged out of LinkedIn on my phone. You know, there must have been an update because it booted me out. So let's see. I don't even know if anybody's saying anything in LinkedIn. Let's see this. And Barb says, if you want some company, message me, link, and join in. I would love to, Barb. However, it's a 30-minute show, and I'm on the last few minutes of it, and I would much rather have you be a pirate and join the pirate broadcast. So I'm not sure if we're connected on LinkedIn or not. However, if you would like, I'd love to have you on the show. Let's do this. Even in video, audio quality is the most important. Something like TubeBuddy and forwarding. We should get a hold of Rob Balasabas and see what he thinks about this and get a few more people involved. So yes, Barb, let's connect. I'll send you an invitation to be on the pirate broadcast. I'm booking out May right now, and let's do that. I'd love that. And I think we're connected over on Spotagast, aren't we? I believe I've seen your name over there, and also in the StreamYard. Choosing Generation over from Periscope. Yeah, I'm in Rob's group as well. So Rob's been on the show. He's a pirate. I'm supposed to be on his show, and then they did a 24-hour thing. So I've been a pirate since 1967. I love that. So from Sydney, it's a little late there, isn't it? Isn't it there, Rafael? You don't even see video on LinkedIn? What? I mean, what's going on? It's crazy. I'm looking for it. Now it's asking me for two-step verification. For some reason, this hump day's just being a hump day. I love this, though. I love the fact that we can sit here and talk about this. Nope, had to be through Facebook, StreamYard. My work is on Facebook. I gotcha. 12:30 a.m. How is it over in Sydney? Tell us. Tell us how you're doing over there. Give us an update. We want a global update. Uh, Paul, give us an update from Sydney, Australia. I want to go to Sydney, Australia. I want to check it out soon, one day, when this thing is over. Uh, and Mel, you're saying that it's not even showing up on LinkedIn. Maybe I'm banned on LinkedIn. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I got banned on LinkedIn. I said too many posts out in a row. Maybe I offended somebody and didn't engage in their post. I don't know. I can't even get into LinkedIn on my phone right now. So I can't see comments. So I'm just sitting here and I'm going to wrap this up because it's a busy day. It's a full day. I have client work to do. I have things that have to get accomplished. And I wanted to share this with you. Gina, I'll reschedule Gina in the future and make sure that she's available and open to connecting. And she's a two-time. She had to learn how to walk twice in her life, in her adult life. She lost her ability to walk, and she returned, and she had to learn how to walk. Amazing individual. She's an international best-selling author. And these are fascinating people. I mean, this is fascinating guests, and I just really, I'm looking forward to having more people on the show and understand some of the other perspectives that are out there, because it's important for me to share these things and highlight other people around the world. And it's nice to be able to do this and get up in the morning, have a little gratitude, put something positive in the world, and then go on about your day. So it's not necessarily the end of the world. Even if a few people saw this, it would be good. However, what's taking place though is a lot more people are seeing us on YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook, which, oh, maybe LinkedIn's jealous. Just saying. Let's see. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you the very best in all your adventures, all your day, and everything that's going on, because it's really one of these things that we got to, adjust and deal with. And I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy. I want to make sure that you understand that, it's like Barb's little message, stay home, save lives. We're all in this together. This is something that should not divide us. It should bring us together. This is a common thread that we're all going through. This is a common cause that we can all understand, that we need to work together to solve these problems. And there's no reason why we can't work together and come together as humanity to produce some positive outcomes. Not everybody is going to have a positive experience from this, and it's not necessarily positive, and there's a lot of side effects that are going to take place. And I just want, and like I've said before in the past, is there's a lot of people that the biggest skill that they can learn, the most impact they can have, is the ability to be resilient, the ability to adapt to their circumstance, their environment, and the ability and the opportunity to actually do something positive while things are going on around them. Don't get sucked up in the news cycle that's doom and gloom, and don't get sucked up in the negative, and don't get sucked up in the things that are taking place that you have no control over. Take advantage of the opportunity to learn something new, improve your skills on what you're doing, and be the best person you can be. So these are things that you can actually control, you can increase and improve, and in the end, just be a better person than you were yesterday. That's all I got. And that's what we can do. That's what we have control over. Who we are right here today. So anyway, I'm going to go on about let you get your day started. I love you all, and I appreciate the fact that you're here. And kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And you enjoy the day.